While it might sound weird, fat is really not a bad thing in the body. It only becomes a bad thing when the body decides to store excess amounts of fat. The truth is, fat is crucial for the proper functioning of the body cells, and sometimes it even serves as an alternative source of energy when carbs are low. While these are just about some important benefits to gain from fat, the body realizes this and then takes advantage of every opportunity to store excess fat just to make up in case of a scarcity. Usually, the body fat percentage of an average person is expected to range between 21 to 33%, but sometimes it exceeds this, therefore increasing the rate of susceptibility to certain diseases. This is, of course, why it's simply a no-brainer to find ways to discourage your body from storing excess fat. In today's video, we'll be showing you just that. Make sure to stay until the end for an uncommon bonus tip that you didn't know about. Number 1. Reduce consumption of foods with high glycemic index. In the process of storing excess fat in the body, one very important hormone that plays a role is insulin. Insulin is known to trigger the conversion of unused blood sugar into fat form, and well, the whole process actually starts from the consumption of foods with high glycemic index like refined carbs and processed sugar. These foods increase the level of glucose in the blood, and in a bid to manage this, the body releases insulin. With excess glucose, insulin then tries to convert some of it into glycogen, while the rest gets converted into fat. And when this happens too often, excess fats get stored in your body. Reducing your intake of foods with high glycemic index should be a priority, and even in the best case, avoid them totally. Number 2. Reduce the quantity of oil used for cooking. These days, many cooking oils have been known to be loaded with saturated fat, which increases the formation of fat cells from normal stem cells, and this is why too much of it in your foods could be hurting you. When cooking, ensure to use not more than 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. And even better is that you can switch it all up and use other options like olive oil and coconut oil. Number 3. Increase your protein intake. Not only will protein help to keep you full longer than normal or even help you with burning calories, but taking the right amount of protein will also ensure that your muscle tissues are well protected and the buildup of new fat cells are made nearly impossible. Number 4. Eat healthy fats. One of the very cheap ways to gain fat that you're absolutely not interested in is by loading up on unhealthy fats. Healthy fats such as avocado, walnuts, fatty fish, and tofu help prevent spikes in insulin levels, which then ultimately helps in preventing unwanted fat storage. Healthy fats are also good enough to help you burn fat. Number 5. Eat dinner early. When you eat your dinner early enough, you give your body a chance to make use of the calories gained and also burn stored fat. However, the exact opposite, and eat very late as your body gets little to no time to use up the calories in the right way, hence building up high levels of fat content. Number 6. Stay away from crash dieting. One of the very crucial downsides of crash dieting is the deprivation of foods to lose weight. When this happens, the body lowers metabolism and increases the level of hunger and stress hormones, which then allows your body to pounce on as much fat as it can store the next time food becomes available. In simple terms, crash dieting increases your body's tendency to store excess fat. If you've not already done so, please subscribe to the channel to get more ways to burn excess fat. Number 7. Eat healthy snacks in moderation. While it would be very appropriate to take on healthy fats to help you stay full for longer, it's going to be bad to take them quite frequently as they could potentially affect fat storage. Remember, too much of even the healthiest things can lead to bad consequences. Number 8. Increase fiber content. Fiber is one of the important nutrients when it comes to weight loss, and this is due to its ability to keep blood glucose stable and also raise insulin levels slowly. To add to this, fiber can also help with keeping the gut healthy and losing belly fat. Number 9. Avoid trans fat. Quite a number of processed foods contain trans fat, and this is something you might want to let go of, and they're known to make the body cells insulin resistant, while also encouraging fat storage. Trans fat also takes fat from all around the whole body to be stored in the tummy area. If these are a frequent part of your daily diet, then cutting down on them would be the ideal thing to do. Number 10. Eat complex carbs. Refined carbs might be bad for you, but complex and good carbs like black beans, almonds, sweet potatoes, oats, and quinoa are just about the right kind of carbs you should be eating. Not only do they help with reducing spikes in insulin levels, but they prevent unwanted fat storage. As a bonus, we've also got another pretty interesting option for you in bee pollen. Bee pollen is actually a mixture of flower pollen, nectar, enzymes, honey, wax, and bee secretions. And away from all of that nerd stuff, it's actually capable of coming in handy when it comes to weight loss. Bee pollen is known to contain a substance called lecithin, which is known to help remove fat from the body. To add to this, bee pollen is also believed to contain important nutrients which may help slow down the body's fat storage. Carbs or protein? Which do you think is most important in preventing unwanted fat storage? Let us know in the comment section. If you also enjoyed the video, hit that like button, share with your friends, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, then you should also check out the best carbs tea to maintain good weight loss and lose weight.